They say if Erling Haaland never existed, then Victor Osimhen would be the best African striker in Europe. From his humble beginnings in Nigeria to his sensational performances in Europe, Osimhen has overcome many challenges and proved himself as a top-class player. But how did he do it? And what makes him so special? Join us as we trace the rise of Victor Osimhen, the contender who would have reigned as Europe's finest had fate not placed him in Haaland's shadow. In the bustling streets of Lagos, Nigeria, a community of young people struggled to survive. Among them was Victor Osimhen, a lanky teenager with dreams as tall as the skyscrapers surrounding him. Poverty clung to these streets like a stubborn shadow, casting its bleakness over the lives of those who called it home. They lived in shanty towns, slums, and ghettos, where basic amenities such as water, electricity, and sanitation were scarce or non-existent. Every day, as the city awakened to the sounds of horns, engines, and sirens, Victor would emerge from the small, dilapidated shack he shared with his mother and 5 siblings. His weary eyes would scan the streets for any opportunity to make a meager living. With a plastic bucket filled with bottles and sachets of water balanced on his head, he would weave through the traffic with his feet dodging potholes and debris. The weight of the water bucket pressed against his tired neck was a constant reminder of his desperate struggle. He would sell water for hours under the blazing sun, earning a few naira for each bottle or sachet he sold. Sometimes he would encounter rude or violent customers who would refuse to pay him or snatch his water away. Other times, he would face harassment from street thugs who would demand bribes or extort him. Education was a luxury Victor could only dream of. The nearest school was a distant mirage, obscured by the daunting walls of poverty and the relentless struggle for survival. His calloused hands, which were evidence of countless battles fought in the pursuit of survival, had never held a textbook or a pen. The streets had become his classroom, and life had become his only teacher. He learned how to be street smart, how to negotiate, how to avoid trouble, and how to survive. With each step, Victor yearned for a different fate, one that would lift him from the depths of poverty and uncertainty. Despite his struggles, Victor had a passion for football. He started playing football at a young age and quickly showed promise. He loved the game and felt alive whenever he kicked a ball. He began participating in local youth football competitions, talent identification programs, and got his foot in the door at the Ultimate Strikers Academy after starting out at the Ulis Football School in Lagos. However, his family could not afford to pay for his training, and he had to rely on the goodwill of coaches and teammates to continue playing. He also had to balance his football career with his water hawking business, which often meant sacrificing sleep or rest. It was here that scouts from the German club VfL Wolfsburg noticed him during a scouting tournament in 2015. They were impressed by his speed, strength, and skills and offered him a trial at their club. But Victor knew that this was not the end of his journey. He still had to prove himself on a bigger stage and compete with other talented players from around the world. He needed a breakthrough that would catapult him to the next level of his career. The breakthrough did come through an opportunity of a lifetime. News reached him that a football screening session would be held in Abuja, where scouts from various clubs searching for raw talent would be present. It was a chance for Victor to showcase his skills and potentially change the course of his life. Excitement and determination coursed through Victor's veins as he dreamt of what could lie ahead. But there was one significant obstacle standing in his way. It was the lack of money for a flight ticket to Abuja. The journey by air was swift and convenient, but it required financial means beyond his grasp. Undeterred, Victor pondered his options, unwilling to let this opportunity slip through his fingers. With a resolute spirit, he decided to embark on a grueling 12-hour road journey from Lagos to Abuja. The field was set, and the screening session awaited. With a deep breath, Victor steeled himself for the challenges ahead. The streets of Lagos, the long journey, and the relentless pursuit of his passion had trained him for this moment. He performed so well that he received a call that transported him to his next level. The call was an opportunity to represent Nigeria in the 2015 Under-17 FIFA World Cup. With the weight of his family's hopes hanging on his shoulders, Victor entered the tournament with determination in his eyes and a hunger for victory in his heart. They battled fiercely against formidable opponents, with each game revealing Victor's immense talent and unwavering passion for the sport. As the competition unfolded, Victor's individual achievements spoke volumes of his prowess on the field. With his lightning-fast speed and unparalleled skill, he weaved through defenders like a phantom, leaving them in awe and fans on the edge of their seats. The Golden Boot and Silver Shoe awards were bestowed upon him, recognizing his exceptional goal-scoring abilities and his impact on Nigeria's success. With every strike that found the back of the net, he engraved his name into the annals of football history, cementing his place among the game's elite. His outstanding performance did not go unnoticed. Scouts from renowned football clubs clamored for his signature, eager to harness his talent for their own team. As he stood on the podium clutching his well-deserved awards, Victor's heart swelled with gratitude and pride. With his gratitude and pride intact, Victor Osimhen arrived in Serie A, ready to fly the famous blue shirt of SSC Napoli and leave his footprint in Italian football. With each match, Victor shattered records and defied expectations. His lightning-quick pace made him a nightmare for defenders. Week after week, he showcased his ability to find the back of the net with unerring accuracy. His ability to create opportunities out of thin air left defenders trembling and goalkeepers helpless. In a historic win, Victor became Africa's highest goal scorer in a single Serie A season, surpassing the achievements of renowned African legends like Samuel Eto'o and George Weah. But it wasn't just about personal accolades. Victor's impact on Napoli's success was immeasurable. His goals propelled the team forward, inspiring his teammates to reach new heights. And in a triumphant moment that had eluded Napoli for 33 years, they clinched the Scudetto, the Italian league title, with Victor leading the charge. The streets of Naples erupted in celebration as Victor's name reverberated through the city. He had become a hero, a symbol of victory. While Victor's exploits in club football garnered attention, his contributions to the Nigerian national team were equally awe-inspiring. From his early days in the under-17 squad to his ascent into the senior Super Eagles, he left an indelible mark on the international stage. With the national team, Victor's statistics were nothing short of exceptional. In 24 appearances, he scored a staggering 15 goals, solidifying his status as one of Nigeria's most lethal strikers. His performances ignited a renewed sense of hope and optimism within the team and the nation. One particular moment stood out among the rest. It was the qualifiers for the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON. In a match that would be carved in the annals of Nigerian football history, Victor Osimhen's brilliance was on full display. With 4 goals in a single match, he single-handedly dismantled the opposing defense, propelling Nigeria to a resounding victory. His heroics reverberated across the continent and beyond. Football enthusiasts hailed his talent and potential, declaring him a force to be reckoned with on the global stage. Offers from top clubs poured in as the world recognized the talent that had emerged from the streets of Lagos. With these tantalizing offers, he found himself at a crossroads. Manchester United, Chelsea, and other giants of the game sought to secure his services, knowing that his arrival would boost their chances of success. Top clubs continued to seek Victor Osimhen, especially after Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis lowered Victor Osimhen's price tag from €150 million to €120 million. Victor Osimhen's story is one of resilience, skill, and unwavering commitment to his craft. From the impoverished streets of Lagos to the grandest stages of European football, he overcame countless obstacles and shattered numerous records. Victor never allowed his circumstances to define him. Instead, he used them as fuel to propel himself forward, proving that dreams could be turned into reality with hard work. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope you enjoyed learning about his journey from the streets of Lagos to the top of Serie A. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends who love football. See you in the next one. Cheers!